Hey, what's going on? My name is Edwin, and in this video, you're going to get 4 tips on how to get qualified leads with paid ads. If you've been running paid ads and you're not getting the quality of leads that you want, or if you want to make sure that the leads that you are getting are people that you could actually sell and are in the ballpark of people that would be good fits for your course, your program, or your service, then pay very close attention. So tip number 1, it starts with the ad copy. And that is a big area where a lot of people might be attracting the wrong type of people into their business and through their funnel. So one piece of advice that I want to give to you that's helped me out a ton is that you have to talk about problems that only a qualified lead would have. So when you're writing copy, a very good way to write copy, right, is to talk about the problems that somebody on the other side is probably facing right now. And what a lot of people do is they talk about the problems that the market as a whole would have, okay? But the difference and how you can get even more granular on that is you only talk about problems that a qualified lead would have. So a very simple example is instead of talking about, hey, do you want more booked appointments? You talk about, hey, are you struggling to get booked appointments? You instead talk about, is your sales team struggling to get more booked appointments on their calendar? So now instead of talking about the bigger problem, which is booked appointments that everybody in the market could probably resonate with, you're really only talking about a kind of a smaller subsection of people who have a sales team. So that already implies they probably have a bigger business. And then you're talking about how to get them more booked appointments. So you're getting a little bit more specific on the problem. The next thing is it comes with your paid ads. What type of targeting are you doing? And there's 2 quick things you can do to improve the quality of people, bring in more people that have money. If you're on Facebook and if you're trying to go after a B2B market, an easy hack that you can do is to layer your targeting with page admins. So on Facebook, when you are setting up a campaign, whatever interest you have, or even your lookalikes, I probably wouldn't do it for lookalike though. If you're doing interest targeting, you have the option that says, hey, let's say your interest is weight loss, or I don't think weight loss is an interest. Let's say your interest is health and fitness. You could also press on and also must match, right? So you're layering it. And you could, if you type in page admins, there's going to be 2 that pop up. I think one is business page admins and Facebook page admins. And basically what's going to tell Facebook is like, hey, only find me people that have an interest in fitness, for example, in this example, and that also are page admins, so that you're only getting in front of a B2B person or a business owner. That's if you're going after a more B2B audience. If you're on YouTube and you're running YouTube ads, a super easy way to get just higher quality people in is in the income targeting section, to remove the lower 50% of household income. So you only get people that have a little bit more money. This is especially important if you have a high ticket offer. That's an easy hack you can do to just bring in more quality people in the door. So that's the second tip on the targeting. Number 3, if you've done the first 2 and you're still getting a lot of people that just aren't good fits booking on your calendar or coming into your client's location, store, whatever it is, an easy thing you can do is to just throw in a quiz before they're able to actually book a call. And before I do this, if this is a brand new offer, one thing I like to do is I like to create flow and then create friction. So one of my clients, she's a menopause coach, and she had this very high criteria of the type of person that she wants. The issue is she's never cracked paid ads. She's never been able to make paid ads work. And she had this, she had a quiz actually, and she had like this 20-question quiz. And I was telling her, I'm reading through these questions. I'm like, hey, like this sounds like a psychological exam. Like a lot of the questions she had sounded like something that would be better fit on a sales call, right? And a lot of people weren't booking because of that as a result. So she was creating too much friction, right? You only want to create friction if you have a lot of flow, okay? So if it's a brand new offer, you want as much flow as possible so you can even determine if you have a quality issue or not, okay? But let's say this is an offer you've been running for a while, you're starting to get more people that maybe aren't good fits, then that's when you join the quiz. Simple softwares you can do is the Alchemer is one. I think that's formerly Survey Gizmo. You could probably get away with like Jotform, If you have a Go High Level, I think they have a way to do quiz in there. I think there's a software called Quizly. Honestly, if you Google like quiz softwares, you could probably find a whole mess of them. And then basically what you have to do is just think about what is the bare minimum that this person needs to be for me to even spend time with them on the phone. So for my menopause lady, she was asking them questions like, describe to me how miserable you feel at night. Do you think you feel sexy? Explain why or why not. What are all of your health goals? Does your husband still love you? Like, it sounds ridiculous, but she was asking very, very, very deep questions. When honestly, at the end of the day, all she wanted to know is this a woman? Are they going through menopause? And are they looking for help? You know what I mean? So that's something that you should be thinking about. What is the bare minimum in terms of questions I should ask somebody that they must qualify for me to even spend time with them on the phone? So think about that. Another advice on quizzes is the less effort I have to put to actually fill out your quiz, the better. The more mental energy I have to do, the lower the chances are of me actually filling out the quiz. So that's something when you are creating a quiz, you have to think about. How can I make this as easy as possible for people to answer this? And then kind of get shown the option for them to book a call if they do qualify. So that's another advice that you can do, which is going to create a little bit of friction, but the people that go through it and actually qualify are going to be more of a better fit and more worth whether your time or your sales team's time. And then the last thing, and this doesn't always apply to every person, and it doesn't really fit in every case, but don't push a free offer. Okay. So first of all, look at your offer, see what you're pushing. And a lot of times, if you turn your free offer into a low ticket product, it does not have to be expensive. It could be like $5, $7, whatever it is. A lot of times a buyer is just going to be way higher quality than a free lead, for a lot of this. And this doesn't fit in every niche, but that's an easy way to just create more quality people coming in, that people have more of a pressing need to get their problem solved, is to just make them take out the credit card, right? Because buyers are worth way more than freebie subscribers. Another point on this, and I learned this from Frank Kern, is to look at your offer and think about it and be like, yo, is this minnow bait or is this whale bait? That's what he calls it. There's minnows and there's whales. Minnows are the lower kind of tier, kind of lower quality buyers. I don't like maybe describing them that way. They're all people, but maybe it's a type of person you don't necessarily want. Or there's whale bait, which attracts maybe a more quality person with more money, bigger business, things like that. You should look at your offer and be like, is this attracting a lower quality person, or is this attracting a higher quality person? And really ask yourself that, how can I make this so it's more of a whale bait instead of minnow bait? How can I maybe appeal to a different problem and provide a different solution compared to what I currently am doing? Another thing you can do, especially if you're pushing anything local, is instead of offering like a free like dental cleaning, maybe you just provide a discount on it. Because a lot of times if you do something for free, people just don't value it, right? But even if you push a discount to where it doesn't cost anything for them to get the discount, them putting their information, they already know that there's going to be money that needs to be exchanged for me to get this. And it does a little bit of qualifying. So if somebody literally just wants a free handout, they probably wouldn't put their information. But if somebody knows like, hey, look, cool, this is an awesome deal, I'm willing to pay money, then you know this is somebody that could potentially be a good buyer. And that is it. Those are the 4 like major tips that I have if you're struggling with quality issues, or if you just want to figure out ways to improve your quality. So if you want more quality leads, make sure you do this right now. This was Edwin Torres. Make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know if this video was helpful. If you have any questions, I am totally game to answer them. And if you want my help to run your Facebook or your YouTube ads, make sure you click the link below and we can hop on a quick phone call and see if I can help you out and if you're a good fit for what I got to do. So thank you so much, and we'll talk soon. Bye.